Alright, so who did we play as previously? Baby Daisy? I think all we have left to play as now, at least with the characters that we do have unlocked, are King Boo, Rosalina, and the Mii. How about we play as King Boo this go about? On. Well, maybe. Have we looked at all of the medium bikes? Let's see. I don't think we have. I think we've just covered the standard bike. So I may as well play as my Mii on this go about. It was a medium weight. As we do this with the Mach bike, which has really good speed, drift, and mini turbo. Also, by the way, the grunts that your Mii will make is automatically determined. It's just randomly picked out of a couple sets. They can be pretty annoying, I'm willing to admit. There's no way to turn it off either. So, let's go ahead and do the Leaf Cup in 100cc. With desert hills once again. Well, we could skip this. So the Mach bike is considered another one of the best Mario Kart Wii vehicles, in that, like the Flame Runner, it also has inward drifting. I did not mean to throw that forward. Dang it. But yeah, if people were to play as a medium weight character, this is usually the vehicle a lot of people would select. And by the way, we got the Golden Mushroom. Have I explained the Golden Mushroom? Oh, there it goes. The Golden Mushroom is different from the normal mushroom in that, I mean, obviously it's gold. It's got to be different somehow. It lets you perform as many speed boosts as you want under a certain amount of time. I think it's like 5 seconds. You can perform as many speed boosts as you want. And it's been an item in the Mario Kart series. There we go, now I threw it behind. Since Mario Kart 64. And has appeared in every Mario Kart game since. At least I think. I don't know if it was in Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance. It might have been though, I don't know. I'll admit, Mario Kart Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance is actually the only Mario Kart game I have never played. I've played all other Mario Kart games, even the Mario Kart arcade game. Well, okay, technically I played one of them. I know there's 3 Mario Kart arcade games. I believe they go under the names of Mario Kart Arcade GP, along with Arcade GP 2 and DX. DX is the one that I've played, and they were actually developed by Bandai Namco, which explains why characters like Pac-Man are actually playable in the Mario Kart arcade games. Pretty interesting. Now what's funny is that I think for the longest time DX was actually a Japan exclusive until it was brought over here, I think just a few years ago. There we go. And also, yeah, your Mii character will actually make different facial expressions depending on like when they're happy or when they're angry and stuff like that. Like when they're drifting. So, pretty cool. And also, your Mii character will actually they won't always be medium weight. Depending on the height and weight you set for your Mii, it'll actually determine what weight class your Mii will be in Mario Kart Wii. So, if you have a smaller Mii on your Wii, the Mii will be put into lightweight class in Mario Kart Wii, which is kind of cool. And I think the same case is with Mario Kart 7 and 8, which also have Mii support. However, Mario Kart Wii was the last of the Mario Kart games to have different vehicles for each weight class. In 7 and 8, all the weight classes will have the exact same vehicles. That will just be proportioned slightly differently depending on the weight class. So at least in Mario Kart Wii, you would actually kind of have a reason to set your Mii's proportions the way they are in the Mii channel. Because you'll get different vehicle options. Well. And also the voice of your Mii will likely be different. Or it will be different, depending on the weight class. And like I said, some of the grunts they make can get pretty annoying. Are you kidding me? Another blue shell? Oh my god. Oh wait, it does actually say some words. Like, he just said bye there. That's cool. Now, they did a pretty similar thing in Mario Kart 7 and 8, where in those as well, your Mii will have a randomly selected voice. And I actually don't think they're as annoying in those games as they are in this game in particular. I don't remember exactly. I don't really remember the voices that one 7, because it's been a while since I've played Mario Kart 7. But I definitely do remember which ones are in Mario Kart 8, or like what they sound like, and they're not too bad. And what's cool is that in Mario Kart 8, you actually had a selection of different costumes you could have your Mii wear. If you would scan any amiibo into the game, since that was a feature special to the Wii U that would also be on 3DS and Nintendo Switch, starting with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. It would be added into Mario Kart 8 on Wii U via a patch, where you could scan certain amiibo onto the Wii U gamepad's NFC reader to get some new costumes for your amiibo that would be themed to specific characters. Such as, like, there was a Mario costume, a Luigi costume, Peach costume, Bowser costume, all that stuff. But there's even also other costumes from other franchises outside of Mario. Like, there's a Legend of Zelda costume, a Pikmin costume, an Animal Crossing costume, along with even costumes based on third-party franchises like Mega Man and Pac-Man. So yeah, ain't that cool? In Mario Kart 8, you could have your Mii wear a freaking Mega Man costume. That's pretty sick. Makes me wonder if we'll get actual, like, non-Nintendo characters in the next Mario Kart game. Outside of just Pac-Man and the Mario Kart arcade games. Maybe we'll finally get to play as, I don't know. Trying to think of third-party characters. Like, I don't know, Ryu from Street Fighter and Mario Kart, I don't know. Or how about Sonic the Hedgehog? That'd be funny. It's funny, because there actually is a Sonic the Hedgehog Mii costume in Mario Kart 8. So ain't that cool? Now, have I explained before that this specific character's name in this game is Mii Outfit A? Meaning, yes, there is actually a Mii Outfit B that we will unlock later on into the game. It's pretty difficult to unlock. And it is most likely to be like the last thing you'll ever unlock in this game. Because it's actually not unlocked through the Grand Prix, but rather the Time Trials mode, and I'll get to that later. Because we are going to go through all the Time Trials in this game. Especially since there's quite a few unlockables to get via that mode. Uh-oh. Now, I remember reading a lot of, like, a lot of rumors on the internet about how to unlock a Mii Outfit C. It does not exist, by the way. But there are plenty of people out there making people believe that there was a Mii Outfit C. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I dodged the blue shell! Can you believe that? That's sick. Oh my god. Glad I got that on camera. Or, got that recorded. It's not really on camera, it's on capture card, technically. But you get what I mean. That's so funny. Let's see if there's any other rumors that I remember about this game, or any hoaxes. There's been plenty for the Mario Kart franchise in general. Plenty for, like, Mario Kart 64. Which I might get into one of those later. Because it's actually for a track that's in this game that we'll see in the next cup. Alright, time for Mario Circuit. Oh, here's something I can talk about. About the, in the bottom right corner, the map. I always thought that the outline for this map always looked like the Mario character Birdo, first seen in the international Super Mario Bros. 2. So, yeah. It would make sense, especially since, you know, Mario Kart Double Dash actually had a track called Yoshi's Circuit, to where the track was actually in the shape of Yoshi, which is pretty cool. Now, it would actually be the first ever Mario Kart track to be, well, not counting Super Circuit, that actually have a track be remade twice. I say that because Mario Kart Super Circuit, I think I said this before, it has every single Super Mario Kart track within it, leading to a total of 40 tracks in that game. The most of any Mario Kart game until Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, with its DLC tracks, which will bring that game's total track count up to 48. And with its Switch port, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it had a booster course pass, where you could pretty much double the game's track count, leading to a total track number of 96. Yeah. It might still be going by the time this gets uploaded. But, uh-oh, I might not get first this go about. We'll see. No! No! Dang it. Dang, by only not even that. Less than a second. We still got first place, though, overall. With a point count of 57. Let's see what the Mii's victory animation looks like. It might actually be different for the different weight classes. But we'll find out soon enough. And I have no idea how he's steering while, you know, freaking punching the air. But yeah, pretty standard victory animation there. Alright, let's see what rank we get. We get a gold star rank. Alright, that's good. We won't have to go back to this cup. We can now play the 100cc Lightning Cup. And we unlocked a new character, Dry Bones, pretty much a skeleton Koopa Troopa, first seen in Super Mario Bros. 3. Alright. Let's go ahead and play as Dry Bones. Since we haven't looked at all of the lightweight bikes yet, because I think previously we only looked at the standard bike S. This time, we'll look at the bullet bike, which has pretty good speed, but super impressive drift and mini turbo. I think I know where this is going. As we tackle the Lightning Cup in 100cc. I think I remember using the bullet bike often as a kid, mainly because I liked its design. Because, you know, it was based off that one item that will pretty much let the game play itself, you know, with the bullet bill item. Alright, so the bullet bike is yet another vehicle with inward drifting. Ain't that something? It's interesting that every weight class has one inward drift bike that you start out with. And all three of them are considered some of the best vehicles in the game. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Out of the way, Diddy. Ooh, that was cool. I think I did play as Dry Bones a lot as a kid, because, I don't know, I guess I thought his design was cool, because, you know, skeletons are cool. And I believe this was his first appearance, as a playable character at least, in the Mario Kart No, actually it wasn't, because he was also in Mario Kart DS. So this would mark his second appearance in the Mario Kart series as a playable character. Pretty cool. They pretty much have the same voice in this as he did in that game. I do distinctly remember also playing as Dry Bones a lot in, I think, Mario Party 8. So I think it was in that game as well, because I believe Dry Bones was actually in not only Mario Party 8, it was also in Mario Party 7, funnily enough. So, yeah. I don't really play them a lot anymore, because I guess there's other characters I now prefer playing as. But definitely back then, I would play as my skeleton boy a lot. I was gonna say Skelly boy. I guess that works. I guess I stopped playing as when I realized that, oh crap, this is a character that literally everyone else plays as. Especially whenever I played some of these games with friends and they would always pick Dry Bones. And, you know, a lot of these games were, like Mario Party and Mario Kart, were those to where two people could not play as the same character. Or at least normally, without any hacks or glitches and stuff. So that's kind of why I switched to my mains, I guess you could say, in these games, to another character, which we'll get into later, which I believe will unlock in the 150cc. Yo, when's the Chain Chomp gonna be a playable Mario Kart character? I mean, he's playable in Mario Tennis on Nintendo Switch, or Mario Tennis Aces. So, who knows? Man, Peach really out here thinking that she can win on her own track? That's not fair. Well, there's Bowser on the shooting star bike. I don't know, I think that vehicle kind of works in green. I don't know about you. We'll definitely see that bike later on. I mean, we have to, because I'm going to have to cover every vehicle in this game in one way or another. I think I already talked about how I didn't like inward drifting as a kid. I just thought it was weird because I was so used to outward drifting. And because this was like the only Mario Kart game to have inward drifting. I just felt it was awkward. But I've gotten more used to it over the years. Which might not be a good thing, because, like I said, it's only in Mario Kart Wii. So, going back to another game like Mario Kart 8, which doesn't have it, it'll probably be a little awkward, but I don't know. I guess at this point I'm used to both. So, it won't matter too much. I always loved DK Mountain as a kid. I think I just like Donkey Kong in general. Despite, great. Yeah, that's what happens if you, don't time the, starting boost correctly. Your engine will blow out. But yeah, it's funny because as a kid I never played a Donkey Kong Country game, believe it or not. I had pretty much just played everything else in the Donkey Kong franchise. Like, I played the arcade game a lot. I did have Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64 and played that quite a lot. I still have the DK rap memorized. And I do distinctly remember as a kid when I heard the full thing the first time. I remember when it was, funnily enough, because it was on the night, I think, right before we were going to go Black Friday shopping one year. This might have been 2011 or 2012. Probably one of those years. But, so at the end of the song, one of the lyrics is, Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Oh, the lyric for, because in the DK rap, you know, they go through all of the characters that are playable in the game. With the last one they go over being the character Chunky Kong. And one of the lyrics is, he may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong is one hell of a guy. I remember as a kid being being shocked that the game had that lyric. Or I guess kind of I wouldn't say traumatized, just kind of shocked that, oh my god, they could say that in an E-rated video game? Yeah, this was when I was a kid, so of course it was back when I would shiver from just hearing the word hell. You know? I mean, I think we all went through it. Or we all go through it. First, learning about swear words and trying to hide it from our parents. Like, I remember going on the internet as a kid and finding a video of, get this. I would watch a lot of Lego videos as a kid. A lot of Lego stop motion videos. I found one of freaking Lego SpongeBob SquarePants characters performing the song Run Like Hell by Pink Floyd. And I thought it was like one of the worst videos on the internet. Not worse as in like quality-wise, but just worse in like vulgarity. I think I remember being so scared that, oh god, what if my parents find out? What if my parents find out SpongeBob said hell? Stuff like that. And look at that. Got hit by a blue shell after I crossed the finish line. Joke's on you, game. It's too late. Alright. I could go on and on about that whole talk. About how much the lightest swear words offended me. I don't even want to think about how I responded to damn as a kid. Uh-oh. So before I was talking about Mario Kart hoaxes and like rumors, there was a big rumor about that thwomp in the behind bars there. I might have talked about this. There was a huge hoax back in the day about how you could let him free in Mario Kart 64, the thwomp behind there. I think it had a name. Or at least the internet gave him a name. Oh yeah, pretty funny stuff. Uh-oh. And what's funny, talking about the DK rap earlier, what's funny is that when they brought the song into Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is, you know, a crossover fighter featuring a bunch of Nintendo characters, they actually changed the hell of a guy lyric to this Kong is one heck of a guy. Which I did find out even as a kid. It was like, oh, thank God, I could play this game in front of my parents. That's probably what I thought. Did I even know about the blooper's name as a kid? I don't know if I did. I might have just called it the squid character. Although I might not even known about the word squid, honestly. I think the only squid I knew at this time was probably Squidward from SpongeBob. Which even then, I had those kind of parents that would, that wouldn't allow me to watch SpongeBob often because of them deeming it inappropriate. Those were the days. It's pretty funny looking back now. But at the time, like I can tell exactly where the song loops. We're almost done, by the way. We're almost done with 100cc. As I have had 4 bananas. It's funny, you could have up to 6 bananas. Or like hold up to 6 bananas. Donkey Kong might be happy about that. Or sad, because they're all banana peels rather than full-on bananas. But, whatever. Alright, is that Diddy Kong on the Sneakster? It is! So, looks like both Bowser and Diddy Kong have, I was about to say all 3 of us have unlockable bikes, but then I realized, wait a minute, the bullet bike isn't unlockable. That's 2/3 of all those things that you have to unlock throughout the game, because there's dry bones of Diddy Kong along the... Oh, that's cool. Dry bones victory animation is kind of cool. Alright, there we go. Made it through Lightning Cup with a 3 gold star rank. Very nice. And we get to observe the credits once again. Even got Waylon Smithers on the Luigi Circuit sign there. That's pretty funny. That's the thing about the Mii is that I said earlier, you could bring any character into Mario Kart. Even Waylon Smithers. Now, of course, every time you go through Lightning Cup or like through the credits, it's the same every time. Or at least the second half definitely is, but the first half, of course, it'll be different depending on which AI drivers that you went up against in the Lightning Cup. So you can kind of get a different result each time, which is kind of cool. There's not really any reason to go through it again, at least for now. Well, there's my Mii on the Luigi statue. I believe you could just press the... Yep, you can press the start button to skip it. And get this commemorative screen once again. Or the congratulations screen. You want us to commemorate a photo? Nah, it's the same as before. And there we go! We unlocked a new character for scoring gold stars. Or a gold star rank in the entire Retro Grand Prix on 100cc. And do we unlock something else? Yes, we did! For doing the Lightning Cup on 100cc, we unlocked a new medium bike. Another one? The Zip Zip! And we can now play 100cc on both carts and bikes. There we go.